Hello there, it's Sandy. I'm back at my Solaris 3, same as a Vision, and I'm working on a t-shirt for a birthday present. And it's more machine embroidery, and I love doing machine embroidery. This one is a design I got off of Etsy, and it has 28,354 stitches. I'm at 15,561. There's 9 thread color changes, and it says it takes 72 minutes to stitch out what I have designed, as you can see over here on the screen. So total 72 minutes, and then you have to add on a little bit for changing the threads. Well, that's not too bad. And so I'm like, oh gosh, halfway there at least. And what's left is stitching out this face and the hair for the Roblox character. And like I said, I bought this design off of Etsy. There's it's stitching out pretty well. I've had others that I purchased from there stitch out better, but I'm going to show you. Normally when I buy from a shop on Etsy, any embroidery design, I check the reviews, I look at the pictures, and there's not too much for this out there. And so I just decided to go ahead. But I do have my own review that I'll put out there, and that is that here it didn't really fill in totally. Here it's outlined on top of the white, off-white, instead of going over it. Here it missed the hole a little bit, and it's mostly in this corner, which is so weird because I didn't rehoop anything. I didn't touch anything. I just changed threads. And I'm not sure what caused that to happen because I think the rest of it looks okay. The other thing is that normally when I get a design, they program the design to cut the thread and then just move over and start outlining again. And they sewed here, so now I have to go back and cut those threads out because it doesn't look good. And then over here the same thing happened. So I don't, in other areas it was doing that, so I think that's just something with however they designed it, put it in the design. So I got to finish out the rest, like I said, so I figured I would just film that part of the embroidery and we'll go from there. I'm gonna get you all set up. I've got the machine threaded and it looks like it's gonna stitch out the hair. This is Roblox is a kid's game, and my grandson likes it. My granddaughter likes it. And so I have to hunt down these characters. Not many people, I guess, create embroidery designs for these characters. I'm not quite sure. But they did a good job on this one. It's just little things that I noticed that probably no one else will notice. But they always ask for reviews out there at the shops on Etsy, so I'll put some pictures. I'll take some pictures and let them know. It might be an easy thing to fix, and maybe they don't know. So I've got it at a slower speed because I was trying to make this design bigger at first, but I couldn't. The t-shirts, when you're working on t-shirts for youth, you gotta use the right hoop, like a smaller hoop. And I think at first I was trying to use like a 10 by 10, and this is a size medium youth, and it just wasn't cooperating, so I went down to this 5 by 7 hoop, and I changed the angle by 90 degrees, and it's working really well. So I think I can up the speed a little bit. I'll just go up to 600. Yeah, to stitch out just this white part, it was like 20 minutes. So, you know, I'm saving the good stuff for whoever likes to watch machine embroidery. I do like to watch it outline. I think that's where designs really come to life. So, back to the design and the embroidery. I have a fusible stabilizer on the back, and then I have a floating piece of tearaway, and then on top I have the water-soluble stabilizer that I like to use when I'm working on knit. I actually am growing to like using it on everything because I just like the way the stitches look. I know it's more money out of the pocket to do things that way, but I really like the way the embroidery turns out. So I don't think there's any turning back on that for me. So what I'll do when I'm done is just, this will rip off this shiny stuff, and then whatever little tidbits are left, I can use a dab of cold water or warm. It doesn't have to be warm, but I don't like using warm, especially when I'm near red. And then it'll just disappear. I was trying to put his name on it, and then I thought twice about that because I remember when my kids were growing up, they said, you know, to prevent any possibility, or to try and prevent any chance of your kid getting abducted, don't put names on stuff. Because somebody could call out to them acting as if they know them, and, you know, from there, what could happen, and I would never want to do that. So I'm just doing a fun little Roblox word and the little character head. There was another, I think it was a black or something that I also got in. It was like a 3-pack. And a 3-pack design. And I couldn't fit that in, so I just decided to go with these two. I hope he likes it. That's fun. About the design again, I ended up sizing everything to be about close to 5 by 6.5, and the stitches total 28,354. We're at close to 18,000, and there's 9 thread colors, and we're on number 6. So then this is one of the most dense, and one of the threads that has the most stitches and takes the most time. And then the next one, where it fills in the face, that one is 7 minutes. Then there's white for the mouth, and it looks like black for filling in around the ear muffs and his eyes and mouth and stuff. So I hope this stitches out good, because this is, you know, a t-shirt I like to give as my present, and we're near the end. But I think it's going to do great. And I'll leave that feedback, but you know what? As well as I try to stabilize everything so that the design will stitch out good, unless I actually do 2 of the same kind, you know, I don't feel comfortable leaving like a negative comment. I'll just tell them what happened. So if they see other people reporting the same thing, they can take a look at it. I think I've told you everything I can about the design. I did definitely change my needle because I knew this 28,000 is a lot of stitch, and it wasn't that it was a lot of stitches. It was a lot of dense stitches in a small, I mean, this is a pretty small design to have over 28,000 stitches, so I could tell now that it's because it's sewing, you know, very densely. So I definitely wanted a needle. What I'm trying to figure out what to do with is, they say it's good to change needles after every large project, and so at 28,000. I might use this one again because I've done larger ones. So I guess it depends on what I'd use it for. Probably should make an envelope and put in there, you know, keep track of what I used. I hate throwing things away when they haven't hardly been used. They're not cheap. Okay, to the next part. So if you like what I'm doing, following me on my journey, watching the projects that I do, give the video a like, make a comment, and subscribe. I am going to try to do a live soon, but I am just going to do like a test, maybe doing another, the end of another embroidery project, because I want to see how it works. I've been doing some research about how certain use certain softwares to help you do lives, and you can use that software too with another camera. So like I could have one camera doing the filming while the other one I could watch the comments. Right now I can't watch the comments. I don't think I can, but we'll see when I try to go live. But in order to use that software though, there's a monthly fee. So I thought there would be a way to do it, to be able to use a second camera without having something other than YouTube. But I don't think so. I have to do more research. If anybody knows more, let me know. What I'm trying to do is a demo and a live so I could watch comments. But for now, I'll just try the live and see how it goes. Maybe I'll be able to see the comments in just doing a live on my phone. I won't be able to answer them because the phone is strapped to the phone holder, so I can't really type anything in it right now. But I'm gonna give it a go. I found that really cute embroidery design for Bluey on Etsy, and so I want to do that for my granddaughter. Even though she loves it. That little character. We've got 14 minutes to go. So at the end, I will try to pull it out of the embroidery arm and show you closer what it looks like. Yeah, this brown hair is the one that takes the longest. So we're almost done with that, and then we fill in the face. Hopefully it's going to fill in that spot by the I don't know. This part, to me, it looks like it's spaced over when I look at the design, but there is a black that's going to go in between there. And hopefully on the other side above that red, it will fill in too, because there's a pretty big space. You never know when you're buying new stuff, new designs, if you can trust the digitizer. Changing threads. Gonna take that one out. Okay, let's see. Hopefully it got an attention disc. Okay. Sometimes when I'm trying to maneuver the, thread, work with the threading around. The camera, sometimes I don't get it in the thread disc. I really try hard to make sure it feels like it's in there. Every once in a while it doesn't. It pops out and I have to rethread it. But it's good now. So it's going a little more on top of the hair than I thought, but maybe it'll be fine. Hopefully it's not off again. Normally, I would use it's called IQ monitoring that comes with the Babylock. Well, it doesn't come with it. You have to go to their site and download it, and then, well, not their site, sorry, back up. You gotta go to, like, the app that you use to get new apps and find it there. And then you open it up, and it will tell me, like, where it's at when I'm not near the machine. It's a really great app that helps you monitor how things are stitching out, and it will tell you when a thread's broke. But with this being so small, like, I would definitely not use it when I was doing this, because I want to make sure that the t-shirt stayed out of the way. Now on this side, it's pretty well, so I could use the app and just go over on the other side of my sewing machine and do something else while it's stitching out, or just walk away and take a break, walk around. But so that's a great app, but I haven't used it. I will use it sometimes if it looks like it's nothing could get in the way, or if it's a larger hoop that I'm using, because there's less chance of things like falling in and getting caught. I have used it for other projects. I'm not using it today. The face is stitching out good so far. I'm working on getting my next project together. I think I said this in the last video. I did a jean jacket earlier in the week, a white one, and I put a video out there on that. And I really want to do the peacock, but I have to get the fabric first. There's a peacock inside this machine that's gorgeous. I definitely want to try that. If there's anything in this machine that I haven't done yet that you want me to try next, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just continue along my journey. I have a couple project books that I want to work on. I might take a break from embroidering and do some IQ designer stuff. Maybe one of those projects. I do have the book, and I need to use it. Oh, the bobbin's almost empty. Okay. I'm going to move this back so you don't get dizzy. Okay. I'm going to lift the presser foot. I should have clipped the thread. That's okay. I'll just do it here. Glad it told me. Get another one out. This is where I'm like, okay, I'm almost done with the design. I could use one that has like half of the bobbin thread on it. Okay. I can stick it back in. And I should have tied it off, so I'm going to go back and I'm going to put the presser foot down, tell it to do a stitch. There. It was almost done. Let's see. Look at that. Hopefully somebody's out there enjoying these videos. Sometimes I like watching them, what other people are doing. Well, I can't work on it because something's going on or don't feel like doing it that day. And I find it helpful. That's me. And I think it's good for us to share when things don't go perfect. Because I mean, that's not real life when you're definitely not a true picture of the world of crafting, because there's a lot of trial and error. We're at 23 minutes. We're almost done because we're on color 7 out of 9. Yeah, I was thinking about going live and I thought I'm gonna wait and I will try it out just to see how it works, but it seems to me like I should have some kind of project planned. I do have some in the hoop things that I really want to do, so if I get it going, that might be one of them. I bought a patriotic, it's kind of like a change purse, I think. And I thought maybe I could do some of them for somebody else to give away at church or something. So I want to work on that. I guess that's where his eyebrows go. Okay, so we're on the white. It's like an off-white color. Taking the thread out. Putting the thread back in. This is we only have this color and then one more. In case you were wondering. Can't grab it. Let's see if my scissors can. Okay, I got the right color in. Everything looks good. See, it's stitched outside, but I think that's where there's a white where the mouth is. Oh boy, it's way above the mouth. Good. Okay, good. There's the mouth, and then when that's done, I'll put the black in, and it's gonna put an outline around the mouth, and then there's like a star, like a sparkling smile, black star, and then the eyes and the eyebrows, and then it's done. Yeah. And now the black. You can tell it's, even though I put all that interfacing on there, not interfacing, stabilizer. It's a lot of stitching, and maybe I should have put 2 tearaways. But I will put my press cloth on it and steam it. I think it'll be just fine. Okay, everything looks good. That's a lot of stitching. Got a little, his eyebrows look, it's meant to be that way, but they look crooked the way they are. I think it's meant to be that way. See, it's stitched over. I would think that would be an easy digitizing program change to make, is to have it cut threads in between. So dense. Wow. I should wear goggles when I work on this machine. I think I might do that. This thing goes so fast. And this is at the lower speed. I think it's at 600. You can go up to 12. Definitely you should wear those goggles. It's gonna need some pressing. It looks like the fabric is stressing out. like how it's reinforced before it does the satin stitch. I want to learn digitizing, but I'm going to wait because this machine, I got it past the fall of 2023, and it's going to take me a good year or more to learn as much as I can about it. Focusing more on machine embroidery now, but I definitely want to focus on IQ Designer. See, but yeah, it did not stitch in the way it should. I think it's okay, but I do not like that. I'm going to definitely take pictures and put some feedback out there. We're at the end. Okay, so it's finished embroidering. I'm going to move you away and take the hoop out. Here's the design. Let's see, you can probably see better if I do this. It did an okay job, but still, like I said, for the things up there. And this is a black shirt, so you won't notice it, but if it were me doing the digitizing, I would have done this satin stitch right up against the face. Same here. I think that's a designer thing, but I still like it. I still think it's cute. So I think that's it. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.